Well, 5 games to play, 4 points to make up. The champions Yokohama F Marinos' ultimate fate not in their own hands. All they can do is win and hope for at least 2 stumbles from title rivals Vissel Kobe. Focus on what Marinos can control, what they cannot. And that starts today as the J1 Marathon becomes a 5-game sprint. Beat Consa here this afternoon, and the gap would be at most 4 points. Lose, and Marinos could find themselves some 7 points off the pace, with only 12 more points up for grabs. From here on in, they are all must-win games for the J1 defending champions. Well, from the north, Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo in their changed colours of all white today. 19 goals for Anderson Lopez so far. The Yuya Osano of the leaders Vissel Kobe has scored more goals in J1 in the current season. Well, this match day 30 of 34, the finishing line now is in sight. Last season's champions, 4 points off the pace. Wins here on in are absolutely crucial to stay in title contention. Last season was for Marinos their 5th J1 title. Consa, a team who've never been champions. A win today could secure their status in J1 into an 8th successive top-flight season next time. Well, 5 changes from Marinos. J.League Cup semi-final loss to Urawa Reds. Captain Takuya Kido drops back to partner Yuki Seneto in a new and never-before-tried centre-back pairing. Kota Watanabe comes back into the base of midfield. While behind the main striker Anderson Lopez, there are 3 changes. Jan Mateos, Asahi Uwanaka and Ryo Miyaichi all come in to Kevin Muscat's team for a game that Yokohama F Marinos surely have to win this afternoon. Today's officials on field are led by the referee Hayato Shimizu. Well, in the VAR booth, the screens are being overseen today by Yoshiro Imamura. And there is the VAR team for this game this afternoon at Nissan Stadium. For Consa, just 2 changes today. Daihachi Okamura comes in to replace into the 2nd worst defence in the league. Seiya Baba returns as the midfield muscle alongside Yoshiaki Komai. In front of goal, Consa have no problems. The Thai Superchok has 4 in his last 5 in J1. Yuya Asano has 10 for the season, but none away from home since May. His recent form has been, by his otherwise lofty standards this season, somewhat patchy. Well, Consa having an awful second half of the J1 season. At the midpoint, they were in 7th place. Well, for Kevin Muscat, retaining the title is still a possibility. To play 5 more matches. On paper, too, they do have the, you'd say, easier run-in. Well, Mihailo Petrovic turned 66 on Wednesday, the coach of Consa in Japan now for 18 years. Will Anderson Lopez lead Marinos to an important win here this afternoon at Nissan Stadium? Well, set and ready for the off. It is Marinos who get the game underway, the defending champions, on a weekend which could be of real significance in their bid to retain the J1 title. Here is Jan Mateos, first of all, for them, back to Matsubara. At the same time today, their rivals and leaders at the moment, Vissel Kobe, are kicking off their game at home to 4th place Kashima Antlers. Gap is 4 points, so if they were to lose here, Marinos could be, in theory, 7 points off the pace with just 12 more points left to play for in the J1 season. Here's Jan Mateus, picked up though now by Seiya Baba. Back to goalkeeper Shun Takagi here for Sapporo. Baba. And now to find Lucas Fernandez. Baba, who helped Japan to win Asian Games silver in China earlier this month. On the chase here, it's the rapid Ogashiwa, who is in J1's top 10 speedsters for the current season. 9th quickest player in the league this season, Tsuyoshi Ogashiwa. This is Ken Matsubara, on to Jan Mateus. Just faced up there by Toya Nakamura. Matsubara. Well, no team score more goals than Marinos, 52 across their 29 matches before today. They are a team who are in front of goal efficiency monsters. They've scored 10 more goals than their XG data says they maybe should have done. This is Lucas Fernandez onto Shunta Tanaka. And a corner won here by Tanaka, who is a centre-back, but in the system they use does get forward to really good effect for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. And despite their lowly league position on the fringe of the relegation fight, they have got the 3rd best attack this season. They've scored just 2 goals fewer than Marinos have. On the corner here, it's Yuya Asano. Asano's corner, and the header there from Okamura. The whistle's gone. The team are particularly good at keeping clean sheets in the current season. Only 6, despite Marinos being title contenders, just 3 for Consa, the team who've kept the fewest clean sheets of any in J1 this season. Just those 3 shutouts across the league campaign. It's the team's 6th encounter this season. They met 4 times in the J.League Cup. This is Daiki Suga onto Ogashiwa. Ogashiwa's chance. And they claim a handball here, Marinos. Tsuyoshi Ogashiwa mentioned his pace in front of goal. He's chipped in with 5 goals in the current season as well. And this was the game's first opening for him inside 4 minutes. Made by Daiki Suga. The teams have met already this season on 5 occasions. The 4 League Cup meetings, the last 2 of those were in the quarter-finals here last month, and having won the first leg at 3-2 at home Consa in Hokkaido, they came here and returned over 3-0. This weekend saw Marinos leave at the semi-final stage, beaten across 2 legs by Urao Red Diamonds. A home win, but Sunday lost 2-0. Uroa. Here is Kida, playing today as a centre-back for the 4th time in his club career. Those 4 was the home win over Consa in the J.League Cup quarter-final last month. Chase on here for Anderson Lopez. Ball given away now to Jan Mateus. Jan Mateus to Marinos, no way through. It's come here to Suga. Torn by Lucas Fernandez. It's given away though here. Watanabe. Jan Mateus. Watanabe goes again here for Yokohama F Marinos. Jan Mateus looks to get the ball through there towards Ryo Miyaichi. Well, Jan Mateus this season has chipped in with 9 assists. Only this season, Yuta Higuchi of Kashima Antlers has assisted more goals in J1. Just caught there by Suga. always been a starter, Jan Mateus. Before today, half his games in J1 had come from the bench in his 2 seasons playing in Japan. First dead ball chance here now for Yokohama F Marinos. No team has a better home record in terms of points per game than Marinos do in the current season. 2 defeats here to Kawasaki Frontale and to Vissel Kobe in the last match, which could be an expensive defeat in the final shake-up. In here by Jan Mateus, off the head of Lucas Fernandez. Komai goes up, that's a header by Watanabe. Just 1 point ever here down the years for Consa. That was last season's goalless draw in J1. Otherwise, they've lost every other league meeting away to Yokohama F Marinos. And 3 wins here have come in the J-League Cup down the years. Here's MEIJI. We've got the cross in too. It's going to be a first corner of the game here for the home team. Won by Ryo MEIJI. Here's Kevin Muscat, who the home fans could be the sigh of relief this week when Glasgow Rangers appointed Philippe Clement as their new coach. Muscat was linked in a big way with the job in Scotland. In the corner, it's Katsuya Nagato. Nagato's corner. Here's Superchok. Lucas Fernandez. Superchok's lost the ball there to Watanabe for a moment. Watanabe really is a running machine this season. He's covered the 5th most distance of all the players in J1. He's run, in essence, the equivalent of 7 marathons and more across the J1 season so far. The number 6 for the league champions. It's Komai. He's given the ball away. It was a close-run thing last season, champions by 2 points ahead of Kawasaki Frontale last time. And now with 5 to play, 4 beyond today, it's a case of catch-up being played by Yokohama F Marinos as they chase their 6th J1 title. A club who've always been in the top division, a side never relegated from the J-League. Suga, Ogashiwa. Oh, it's Nakamura. Nakamura got his first goal in J1 back in June, a 1-1 draw at Sagan Tosu. He scored his first goal, an own goal he scored then to make it 1-1 10 minutes later. Muscat, who has been a champion as a coach Japan and Australia too, with the Melbourne victory. Lucas Fernandez. Asano's header. Asano's last away goal came back in May in J1. 10 for the season though in league football. It is his best ever scoring campaign. Superchok wide to Lucas Fernandez, who's cross-found the head of Asano. Ogashiwa. Lucas Fernandez, good work here, all blocked away by Saneto. Real appeals for a handball. Away comes Uwanaka, who today makes his first start in J1. Good header from Okamura. You can see why Consa, despite their lowly position in the J1 table, are a team who score lots of goals. They do get forward quickly and get numbers forward. Is Okamura, a team who have this season the highest XG data, expected goals data, of any team in the league concept. Any team from the island of Hokkaido in the north. last away win here was in the J-League Cup. That was in 2021. Here's Daiki Suga. Suga's cross, and just let go there by goalkeeper Ichimori, who knew where that was going. Team just edging possession so far in these first 10 minutes. With Marinos at the moment for 53% of the time. Here is Lucas Fernandez. Ogashiwa played in. There's Superchok. Asano. Work wide here by Komai. And Komai lurking once more. Watanabe in the way of that one. There's Suga once more. Spell here by Konsa. It's towards Asano, away by Saneto. Lucas Fernandez, Yuya Asano. Should stress how the centre-backs have never played together before in that position for Marinos before today. Here is Jan Mateus. Breaks for Daiki Suga. Missing two regular centre-backs, Shinosuke Hatanaka with an ACL injury picked up in August, and just last week in that League Cup semi-final, Ryotaro Tsunoda broke his jaw, so hence why today one or two maybe squarish pegs in roundish holes in that middle of the defence for Marinos. Watanabe trying to find Jan Mateus. Suga. Ogashiwa to stretch his legs, which we know he does have explosive pace. Ogashiwa still. Ogashiwa, and the ball in the arms of Junichi Mori. At the end of last season, they did lose their #1 goalkeeper, Yohei Takaoka, to the Vancouver Whitecaps of MLS. And he named as the best goalkeeper in J1 in last season's title win. Mori's coming on loan from Gamba Osaka. This is Kida, who's now nearing for the club 300 games across all competitions. Today, match 239 in his J1 career. On the books here for 16 years. This player on the ball now, Takuya Kida. Only 8 men have more appearances in history for the club down the years. They fashion here, and the cross in for the head of Anderson Lopez, who has his first glimpse of the target. Across all competitions, 21 goals for the campaign. This lofted, flighted cross, and Anderson Lopez with his first chance of this afternoon's match. Yuya Osako, Vissel Kobe with 20 league goals, has more in J1 this season. Komai. From Takagi's clearance. Takagi is the 4th goalkeeper they've used this season. Konsa has been a problem position for them. Haven't yet found a real solution either to their goalkeeping problem. There've been 39 goalkeepers used across J1, and in the bottom 5 in terms of save percentages, 4 of the goalkeepers have played for Konsa this season. Here is Yuya Asano. Seyababa. Now it's Ken Matsubara for Yokohama F Marinos. Kida. Now it's Kota Watanabe. You can see why he covers so much ground. He's involved at both ends so far, Watanabe. A couple of goals as well this season for him. Here is Kida for Jan Mateus. Anderson Lopez, just beyond the reach of his fellow Brazilian. Anderson Lopez, a former Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo player, had 3 years on the books there. Scored around a goal every other game in his time on Hokkaido. There is Superchok. Pressured by Jan Mateus. It's going to be played wide here now to Toya Nakamura. Towards Asano. Matsubara. Now Yamane. Jan Mateus. Jan Mateus. Wide now to find MEIJI Jan Mateus, all rather tight, all rather boxed in here. Away now on the break comes Lucas Fernandez. Lucas Fernandez just beyond the reach of Asano. Promising the counter comes to nothing there for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. In the title race, news of a goal in Kobe. Vissel have scored the first goal against Kashima Antlers in that game between first and fourth. Before today, the gap at the top was 4 points between Vissel Kobe and Marinos. So a win here for the home team is, one imagines, in the title stakes, absolutely crucial. To keep the race alive, here is Ogashiwa. There was, I think, a nudge here anyway, so this wouldn't have counted. Maybe a knock in the face here for Seiya Baba. Baba has been a huge success. He came in this season from J2 Tokyo Verdy. As I say, he helped Japan to win Asian Games silver against South Korea in Hangzhou a few weeks ago. Is Takuya Kida. Yamane. Matsubara. Goal in Kobe, scored by Sasaki. Means that that title gap could grow unless Marinos can win this game. Here is Asano. Lucas Fernandez. Ogashiwa chasing with Matsubara. Battle the defender has, on this occasion, come out on top of. Marinos have been league leaders for 7 of the 29 rounds played in the J1 League before today. Here's Komai into Superchok. Daiki Suga. Superchok. Komai. Lopez shrugs off Superchok. It's a killer pass as well. Miyachi's chance taken wonderfully. Make no mistake, the champions are not going to give up their title easily. It was a wonderful pass. Anderson Lopez provider, and MEIJI broke away and took that superbly. What an assist this is! A pass to split the defence, and work to do here, which he does superbly. Only MEIJI's second J1 goal this season. Timely, crucial, critical. And the lead today in a must-win game comes inside the game's first 20 minutes. Muscat's men have the lead, and they will not be shaken off in their pursuit of retaining the J1 League title. Well, the player ex of German side St. Pauli, formerly of Arsenal and Wigan, and Bolton Wanderers in the English Premier League as well. And the game's first goal for the Marinos, who lead by 1-0, with their first real chance of the game as well. Here's Nakamura for Okamura. Keeper in an advanced position. So Consa will stay on those 3 clean sheets for the season. Marinos with the lead in the must-win game. This is Tokuya Kida for Watanabe. Seneto's pass, looking for Nagato's run, but just cut out there. Shunta Tanaka. Tanaka, a huge concert fan favourite. Yamane. Oh, it's Seneto for Yokohama F Marinos. Kida. Anderson Lopez. Jan Mateus. Mateus. And now to Ken Matsubara. Matsubara's cross, just beyond MEIJI this time. And the ball to release MEIJI for the goal from Anderson Lopez was absolutely stellar. Here comes Lucas Fernandez with a pacey cross, which the goalkeeper Ichimori can field with relative comfort. Home, they've actually not done too badly this season. Concept, second best away record in J1. Here is Yamane for Matsubara to Jan Mateus. Nearing the midway point in the first half. Almost in response to Vissel Kobe going to goal up. Yokohama F Marinos follow suit. Jan Mateus, just caught there by Daiki Suga. It's on paper that Marinos do have the maybe more gentle run in. Vissel Kobe today playing the team in 4th place, Kashima Antlers. They still have to travel to 3rd place to Urawa Red Diamonds as well. Well, for Marinos, none of the teams they have to play still are higher than 7th in the current standings. Given away here by Okamura. It's Nagato. Tanaka. Komai. Yuya Asano. Takagi's pass. The pass there from Asano just too heavy for Lucas Fernandez. He really has found a home with Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo, the Brazilian. The club's books now for 5 years. Before that, he had 8 clubs in 5 years in his native Brazil. There's Matsubara. Takagi. Well, 3-0 the score here. And the sides met in September in that J.League Cup quarter-final second leg. Ichimori that day saved a penalty. It's Yuki Saneto back to Ichimori. Kida once more for Yokohama F Marinos, who've had a stumble since late August. 1 win in 5 in J1. That's where they have just slipped off the title pace a fraction. That run has really coincided with the injury to Shinosuke Tanaka in their defensive line. And here the aggressive press has won a corner for Yokohama F Marinos. Consa trying to almost play the ball out from the back, and Yokohama have won their second corner of the first half. Corner taken here by the left-back Katsuya Nagato. Nagato's corner, away by Suga. Watanabe for Marinos. This is Ruku Yamane. Since the goal, not seen too much of Consa as an attacking force. They began the game pretty well, As I say, certainly Marinos have been in recent weeks in not their best form of the season by a long way. Here comes Shunta Tanaka, an elegant defender who loves to get forward. And Nakamura. Okamura. For Baba. Lucas Fernandez. Ogashiwa. Komai. Hachi Okamura for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Tanaka. Keeper heads away and did well there, Ichimori. It's one of 3 of their last 5 games on home turf for Marinos. As I say, which underlines the fact they do have the maybe more gentle run-in. Here is Ogashiwa for Komai. Now it's Okamura. Nakamura pressured there by Miyaichi. Suga. Konsa, who first played in J1 in 1998, have had 5 promotions, 2 and 4 relegations from J1. Here comes Kota Watanabe. Miyaichi, this time got the cross wrong. The man whose goal right now is the difference. Just switched his position from left flank to right for the moment as well. Nakamura. Suga. Well, Suga this season became the youngest player ever to reach 200 games in J1. Pretty much the first choice at left wing back this season for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Here's Nakamura for Suga. And team just begun to maybe in possession terms turn the screw. The goal, their only shot so far in the first half. Away here by Okamura. Jan Mateus. Watanabe lost out here to Komai. Komai for Daiki Suga. Suga's cross. Clear by Yamane. Can certainly still feel the threat that Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo pose. Don't forget they are the team who've scored the 3rd highest number of goals in the league this season. Here is Yuya Asano, who's got 10 of them. Lucas Fernandez. Shunta Tanaka. They'll try again here. Suga shot off the bar. Tanaka again. A welter of chances there for Konsa in quick succession. Daiki Suga's shot off the bar. Here they come again. Nakamura with a giveaway to Jan Mateus. In goes Komai. Here is Lucas Fernandez. Seiya crossing. And Suga's volley. Oh, Suga's left boot. It's a real weapon for Konsa. And he's gone close now twice. Yes, the more recent chance when he fired off target. Earlier, he did this. Curling shot just beyond the goalkeeper's reach, off the bar. And that close to 1-1 for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Good first half hour of the game to watch. Here's Kida. To Anderson Lopez. Sheki Komai for Lucas Fernandez here for Konsa. Shunta Tanaka. Baba. Given away here to Miyaichi. Anderson Lopez, no way beyond Nakamura. Anderson Lopez. The ball drilled across, but you can see Kevin Muscat down there, the coach of Marinos, pacing the touchline, clearly furious with the way his team are just sitting back here and allowing Consa back into it. Watton by Matsubara. Shunta Tanaka. Ogashiwa chasing. Again, the goalkeeper chose to head away and again has done well. Here is Asano. Shunta Tanaka. It'll reach Suga. He maybe shouldn't have done. It's Suga. And by Nakamura. Komai. Well, here Konsa stay on the front foot. It's with Daihachi Okamura. To Seiya Baba. Lucas Fernandez. Komai. Breaks for Ogashiwa. Lucas Fernandez. Well, he's gone down here, they asked the question. And for now, play goes on. And back by Ogashiwa. Tanaka. Komai. Looking for Suga. And Suga again on the left foot. And again off target, but Suga now in the first half, 3 chances. Kobe, it is still Vissel leading Kashima Antlers by a goal to nil, so at the top it would stay a 4-point difference if results stay as they are right now. Well, concern here for the home team. 19 league goal top scorer Anderson Lopez, whose assist produced the goal in this first half, has an issue with his ankle here. Getting attention for that potential knock. But Kevin Muscat's team a goal up here, which mirrors a score for Vissel Kobe in their game at the moment. Both kicked off at the same time this afternoon. A 4-point gap in theory then, with 4 to play. Just go through the 4 games upcoming for Marinos in the J-League. We'll see the goal again here, that Lopez assist for Ryo MEIJI, who took it so well. But the next league game, a week today, away to Avispa Fukuoka, then home to Cerezo Osaka, home to Albirex Niigata, and then a trip on the last match day to Kyoto Sanga. All teams who are 7th or lower in the J1 table at the moment, so they do have, compared to Vissel Kobe, a more maybe benign run-in. Still that 4-point differential to overhaul, so it needs 2 stumbles of some kind for Kobe across the last 4 match days if both teams win their games today. There's Yamane. Now Kida. It's Komai towards Superchok, but Kida is there. Nakamura. Lucas Fernandez for Asano. Superchok Sarachat. Komai, Suga. Ogashiwa. Superchok and Suga once more for Superchok again, but it's Kida with the clearance. Again, a good spell here though from Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Superchok in recent matches in really good form, 4 goals in his last 5 matches in J1. The Thai who's never been a regular starter in his time in Japan until recently. He's a real superstar in his home country. Didn't play in Thailand's recent 8-0 loss to Georgia in a friendly a couple of weeks ago. So 1-0 here. Ryo MEIJI with the only goal for Yokohama F Marinos. This is Riku Yamane. Mori's pass into Watanabe. Kida. Given away here, this is Okamura. Okamura onto Superchok. Lucas Fernandez. The ball turns over here to Uenaka, but it is a free kick in Uenaka's favour. The man with his first ever J1 start today, Asahi Uenaka. Player brought in this season from second tier Vivaren Nagasaki. Shaping up to be again a really tight finish to the title race in the J1 League. This year marking, of course, 30 years of the J-League in Japan. Watanabe. Goalkeeper's pass is risky. It was Yamane to help out his goalkeeper, who was not there with his feet the most convincing. Peter Anderson Lopez. Lucas Fernandez, and caught there by Anderson Lopez. Be a free kick. Nakamura. Shun Takagi, who's played the bulk of his career in the second tier J2. It's Tanaka. And the throw conceded here by Yuki Seneto. Only his second J1 match of the season. As I say, they are in that position at centre-back. A little bit short-handed at the moment, Marinos, with injuries. Here's Tanaka. Shunta Tanaka towards Ogashiwa. Turned on Wednesday 66 years of age. Mihailo Petrovic in the Japanese game there for 18 years, the coach. 5 years with Consa. Komai. Tanaka. Baba. Komai with a clever turn. Yoshiaki Komai. Nakamura. So Baba Suga short here. And Suga talks back on Jan Mateus, but play goes on. It's Suga for Superchok, for Komai. Nakamura. That's a corner. The home fans here feel there should have been a free kick there for the foul they felt by Daiki Suga. Maybe they've given here an earlier offside. Well, 9 wins from their 14 games here this season for Kevin Muscat's Yokohama F Marinos. Only Kawasaki from Italy and Vissel Kobe have won here in the J1 League in the current season. They are the top home scorers too. That goal in the first half here, they're 31st on home turf. They average over 2 goals a game in their home matches. This is Nagato for MEIJI again. He takes on Tanaka. Nagato, Anderson Lopez blocked. Here they come again, Watanabe. Retrieved here by Ogashiwa. Daiki Suga. Komai. Cleared by Suga. Kida's pass on to find Nagato. He's forced Seneto rather wide here with his ball to him. Kida. for Ken Matsubara. Kida. Now Yamane. Matsubara. Looking for Jan Mateus here, who's in behind for a moment. It's Jan Mateus, pulls it back. It runs here for Anderson Lopez. Anderson Lopez with a shot from the angle, which is rather wasted with three in the centre. Well, the initial dummy there by MEIJI to play in Anderson Lopez was cleverly done, but the finish was not forthcoming. Ogashiwa with a clever turn. And now that turn of pace we know he has. Ogashiwa looking for and locating Lucas Fernandez. This is Yamane. Shunta Tanaka. Ogashiwa just couldn't find Asano. They have limited the title chasers to relatively few first-half chances in this opening period. There's Yamane for Yuki Saneto. Nagato. Kida. Jan Mateus. Watanabe. MEIJI crossing towards Iwanaka in the middle. That'll be a foul against Saneto. I brought in 4 years ago now from Avispa Fukuoka. Oh, it's super chalk. Could Suga produce? Komai. Nakamura. Komai. Baba for Lucas Fernandez. Shunta Tanaka. Baba. Ogashiwa does well. Kida's initial block. By Ichimori here for Yokohama F Marinos. And in now the last minute of the first half's 45. Here's Komai. Okamura, who this season has in the league the division's second best duels won statistic. Doesn't give much away, this man on the ball here. Okamura missed the last game with suspension. The defeat to Kashiwa Reysol. Baba towards Ogashiwa. Tsubara. Now it's Riku Yamane. Yamane. Inside then the first of 2 minutes. Additional time. Anderson Lopez. Vissel Kobe now have scored a second goal. Ide has doubled their advantage in their game with Kashima Antlers. So The leaders are going to stay that way into the final 4 match days, the way things stand. The lead here so far too for second place Yokohama F Marinos. That first half goal from MEIJI, the difference so far. Here is Uenaka for Kida. Kota Watanabe. Saneto comes here to Nagato. MEIJI pulls it back, looking for Jan Mateus. Nagato. Is there one more chance here before the half-time whistle sounds in Yokohama? Matsubara, Jan Mateus. Saneto, Nagato. Uenaka's lost out here to Superchok. And now the counter, Asano. The late challenge here, the yellow card shown to Riku Yamane. The midfielder gets the first yellow card of the game's first half for a fairly industrial challenge here on Superchok. It is Yamane's first yellow card of the J1 League season. Superchok has stayed down here with injury. It appeared a very heavy challenge on him, well worth a yellow card, and Superchok may be in some difficulty. Only his 10th start this season as a player who's normally brought on to be impact late in the game. The fans have come south from the island of Hokkaido to cheer on Konsa. Okamura onto Daiki Suga. Well, half-time, and for Marinos, their title defence stays in reasonable fettle. A first-half lead here. A goal from Ryo MEIJI, the difference maker. After a super through ball played by Anderson Lopez, one of the assists maybe of the J1 season to play him in. We saw Daiki Suga hit the bar too as Konsa went close in a fairly open first half. But for Kevin Muscat and his team here, a 1-goal advantage. Ryo MEIJI's second league goal of the season, the difference. An open game, and one for now the champions lead at the interval with that single goal by Ryo MEIJI. Can Konsa come back in the second half? The score at the break here, it's Marinos 1, Konsa 0. Welcome back. The team's back out for the second half here with Yokohama F Marinos 1 goal up on Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. A win here which for the home team is crucial to keep alive their hopes of retaining last season's J1 League title. Because right now, in Kobe, the leaders, who are 4 points clear, Vissel Kobe lead Kashima Antlers by 2-0. Goals there by Daiju Sasaki and Haruya Ida. I mean, at the moment, it will still be a 4-point gap the way things stand here between the top two into the final 4 matches of a compelling J1 League season. For the record, Consa a 15th. Began the match day some 10 points off bottom. Only one team goes down this season, given the league's going to expand to a 20-team top flight next term. They should be fine, but a win today could see them safe mathematically if results elsewhere were to go their way as well. Namely, if Yokohama FC were to lose later on today their home game with FC Tokyo. We're set for the second half here. Marinos looking for home win number 10 of the season in 15 matches. Just 2 defeats on home turf in league football as well this season. And the goal from Ryo Miyaichi is the difference at the break this afternoon. It is Consa who get the second half underway. They have won 4 times in their 15 away matches this season. They've lost just 4 games on their travels as well. They have the league's 7th best away record, despite their lowly 15th place in the J1 League table. It's been a true season of 2 halves for Consa. They were 7th halfway through the season, but they've fallen away since dramatically. They're by Saneto for Yokohama F Marinos. This is Yamane. Across to Ken Matsubara. Towards Naichi. Tsubara has won 1 cap for Japan. It was dropped after a 14-0 win over Mongolia in the World Cup qualifier back in 2021. Hasn't played for the national team since. Away here by Tanaka. Kashiwa for Sano. Now it's Toya Nakamura. Nakamura for Daiki Suga. Suga's cross, Sogashiwa the target. Here is Lucas Fernandez. Lucas Fernandez still blocked well by Ichimura. And the goalkeeper clings on again. Well, the second half here opens up with big chance, couple of chances there for Lucas Fernandez, who hasn't scored a league goal this season, 2 in the J-League Cup for him, but denied there well by Junichi Mori, who spreads himself and makes in the Marinos goal a really important save early in the second half. Angle tight, and the goalkeeper excels to frustrate Mihailo Petrovic and Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Maybe a bit of damage as well done to the goalkeeper, maybe winded himself in making that save. Lucas Fernandez on the books for 5 years now with Consa. Ichimori's okay to resume. This is Yuki Saneto. High forward, it's been seized on here by Kota Watanabe, who does well. It breaks now for a free kick, which is taken, I think, from the wrong position by Anderson Lopez. Yellow card has been shown to Asano for the challenge. Asano's second yellow card of the J1 season. Foul on the marauding Watanabe. Yamane, back to Saneto. Kida. Anderson Lopez. Matsubara's ball forward here for Jan Mateus. On to Ryo MEIJI again. MEIJI's shot was rather tame. Went to curl the ball there, but Takagi was alert to it. Suga for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Those away fans are making a wonderful noise here. They've had a hell of a journey. It is 4 trains and 14 hours from Hokkaido to the greater Tokyo region where we find Yokohama. They are the only club from the northerly island of Hokkaido in J1, biggest club in that region. Here comes Komai. Komai for Nakamura. Nakamura's cross, Ogashiwa on the stretch. That was a chance. Stays alive here with Lucas Fernandez. Asano. Tanaka. Towards Nakamura. Away there by Matsubara for Jan Mateus here. There are warning signs there at the back for the champions in this second half, but now they break themselves here with Uwanaka. His pass towards MEIJI didn't quite come off. Nakamura. Here's Yamane for Yokohama F Marinos. Watanabe. Meeting in Hokkaido back in March was a 2-0 win for Consa on home turf. They've never won here in a league match down the years. Last year's goalless draw, as I said, was just their first ever point in J1 away to Marinos. And again behind today, this is Takuya Kida for Matsubara. Saneto. Lucas Fernandez, Komai. It's defensive where Consa's real issues have lain this season. A team who just give far too many cheap goals away. They've let in this season an astonishing 16 goals more than their XG says they should have done across the season. A team who just don't close down, they don't make life hard enough for opposing attackers. Do give goals away. They've let it now across the season 54. No team has let in more in J1 this season. There's Superjock. And the ball given away here to Jan Mateus. Jan Mateus still at Nakamura's challenge. MEIJI's shot. Mateus again for Yokohama F Marinos. It's played away by Daiki Suga. Lucas Fernandez gets away from Nagato for a moment. Up here now to Asano. Yuya Asano. A shot all wrong here from Asano, who took it on, but ambitious from that position and got beneath it. His brother Takuma plays with Bochum in the German Bundesliga. Scored a famous World Cup goal to beat Germany last November. Here is Watanabe. Matsubara for Anderson Lopez. Yamane. Covered here by Seiya Baba for Consa. Saneto for MEIJI. MEIJI in their towards Anderson Lopez, away by Seyababa for Consa. Ogashiwa to involve Lucas Fernandez here. They've got options forward as well again here on the counter. It's Ogashiwa. Ogashiwa still here. Ogashiwa goes on. That was their best chance of the game to level here for Ogashiwa. Tsuyoshi Ogashiwa has only scored 5 league goals. He's in front of goal, maybe a touch hesitant here. And that shot really should have been on target. But they have had their moments in this game. Think back to the first half when Suga hit the bar. And there Ogashiwa with a big chance to make it 1-1. Scored a goal in J1 since June. He did score twice in the home quarter-final League Cup win over Marinos in early September, of which was a last-minute winner. Baba. Keeper Shuntakagi. He came in August from second-tier Oita Trinita. Wasn't even the first choice there to try to solve Consa's goalkeeping issues. It's Nakamura. Oh, Yuki Seneto. Yamane. Nagato tries again here for Marinos. It's won by Superchok. And Komai's pass. And now Asano gets clear. Yuya Asano, fine spreading save. And Ichimori here to preserve the 1-goal lead for Yokohama F Marinos with a really good piece of goalkeeping. It had to be as well, as Asano here broke away. Consa have missed now in the last couple of minutes 2 big chances. Ogashiwa and Asano able to make it 1-1. Here's Okamura. Marinos playing a dangerous game in this second half. We've seen the away team make really 3 good chances now. Think back to the early one in the half as well for Lucas Fernandez. And here, Ichimori to excel to make the save. Kida. Yamane. Watanabe for Kida. Well, Kida through here for Uwanaka. Uwanaka, Anderson Lopez, Takagi saves and clings on. Open game now, chances at both ends. Here comes Nakamura on the counter. Ogashiwa. Ogashiwa towards Lucas Fernandez here, but just asked too much of him. Anderson Lopez with the most recent chance here to make it 2-0. We'll see a double change here for Marinos. They're going to send on both Takuma Nishimura as well as Kaina Yoshio. Yoshio, a right winger, coming on. And Nishimura really can play as a striker or in the number 10 position. Here that chance for Anderson Lopez. Good save by Shuntakagi. Spread himself to make the initial stop and then got a bit of luck with the rebound. So Anderson Lopez and Nagato are the players who were withdrawn. Nishimura and Yoshio, players who've come on here for the game's last half hour or so for Yokohama F Marinos. Suga for Okamura. MEIJI. Barber's dummy here for Lucas Fernandez. Hey, Saneto. Just get the sense here ahead of steam building for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. It's come to Super Choke for Shunta Tanaka. Komai. Komai almost lost out. There's Baba. It's away from Nishimura. Yamane for Marinos with a ball to find MEIJI. MEIJI and Nishimura. Here's Yoshio. Yoshio's cross. Oh, the header just wide. Uenaka in his first ever J1 start. Would have been his second top-flight goal here, and he got this one on target. Well, Yoshio has just come on, put in the cross, and met by Asahi Uenaka, who could not quite control the header. Nakamura. The ball being blocked on the ground here by Suga, tangle of legs. Near the hour mark in the game. Just that single goal in the first half from Ryo MEIJI. The team edging possession by a single percentage point. An hour gone. In a must-win game. They are winning for now, but the margins are tight. We'll see coming on very soon for Konsa Yuki Kobayashi. He can play behind the strikers. Here he comes. Former Vissel Kobe player. Can he do his former team a service here with an equaliser maybe for Konsa? The champions, we shall see. So Nakamura departs. That'll mean, I think, a little formation reshuffle. Nakamura was the right wing-back ostensibly today. Here's Tanaka towards Kobayashi. Here's Ogashiwa for Super Choke. Lucas Fernandez. Lucas Fernandez. Asano took it down neatly. Ogashiwa adjacent as well. Didn't sit down there for a shot. Another clearance. Uenaka will chase. Takagi off limits, under pressure. Komai. Get the sense that Marinos need a second goal here just to see off this rally from Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. It's Shuntakagi for Konsa. Kobayashi's pass for Asano. Away by Matsubara. Baba. Tanaka. Tanaka for Kobayashi, just beyond him. Well, Kobayashi, a player much travelled spells in the Netherlands and Belgium, Qatar and South Korea. As I say, joined this season from Vissel Kobe. Always a regular starter, coming on today for the 14th time in J1 for Konsa. He scored 3 goals in the league this season. Yamane for Matsubara. The ball given away here. Yamane's mistake just lets in Asano for a moment. Asano, Tanaka, Ogashiwa. There's Super Choke, and again Super Choke. On to Lucas Fernandez. Kobayashi blocked. And now the counter. Oh, Jan Mateos wrestled down there, and Suga in trouble. Yellow card for Daiki Suga. That did appear to be a fairly obvious yellow card offence, as the break was threatened here by the fast and slippery Jan Mateos. So Suga's 6th yellow card of the J1 season. Mateos okay to carry on. And it's still, by the way, in Kobe, Vissel 2, Kashima Antlers 0, so the leaders, as you were, with that 2-goal lead from half-time. Daiju Sasaki and Haruya Ida with the goals today. Change here for the away team, and we're going to see for Konsa Akito Fukamori coming on, replacing Ogashiwa, which will mean again a little change of system. Fukamori a centre-back, Ogashiwa a striker. Maybe a move to a back four, perhaps. We shall see. I think they've pushed Super Chop further forward. It's Yamane. Back here to Ichimori. Playing Asano now through the centre, I think. Homai there as well. There's Miyaichi. Should back to Kagi first of all. Shunta Tanaka. Tanaka runs on here for Super Chok. Sets up the shot, which was well hit. Off target here from Daiki Suga, who hasn't scored a league goal in a while. Last one back in May. In a home win over FC Tokyo, 3 for the season in J1. One goal in his last 22 in all competitions. It's Nishimura towards Yan Mateos. Okamura steps in. Lucas Fernandez. Yoshio. Yamane. Kida. Fukamori. Who's come on to allow Baba to play in his more regular preferred midfield position. Here is Seiya Baba. It's Tanaka. 2 more home changes imminent, one of which will be a J1 debut for Kegu Sakakibara, as well as the Brazilian Elber coming on very shortly. Nakamura headlong here for Komai. Quite sit down there for Komai. Good idea. Pushed up there now as the central striker, really. Here's Kida. Iwanaka lost out. Super Chok for Kobayashi. Kobayashi. Lucas Fernandez. Kobayashi. Daiki Suga. And Lucas Fernandez here for Konsa. Ball in here. It's Lucas Fernandez, Super Chok, all rather tight. Komai back here now to Shunta Tanaka. A threat coming from Konsa in his second half, and not too much from Marinos since the break. Now at the midway point of the second half. That 1-goal lead looks a very, very slender one at the moment. Corner here, Yuya Asano. Asano rolls it back here for Tanaka. The ball was maybe rolling. So a single goal the difference. And Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo, the team here who are pushing to equalise on the front foot with the corner taken here by Fukamori. There's a noted dead ball striker in here by Fukamori, and the ball just breaks behind here. They had Daichi Okamura on the end of it. His own player in the end there, Asano. Double change then, Elbert coming on. But first, we're going to see a debut in J1 here for Keigo Sakakibara. Actually the player who is first to be taken off. Sakibara with 6 cup appearances in the 2 domestic cups this season. Coming on here for his first game in J1. His only league games have come in the 4th division before today. The change, Watanabe off. So Elbert is on as well. Elbert, who has scored 7 goals, assisted 8 so far in the current season. A man who can be a game changer. Here's Kida. Okamura. Now Lucas Fernandez. Ishimura puts the pressure on. Chase on here for Superchok. Well, they have scored this season in 12 of their 15 away matches, Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo in J1, a team who normally score. Before today, across the season, they've taken 51 shots more than title chasers Yokohama F Marinos. It's Sakakibara, first touch in J1. Mateus for Sakakibara. Elbert. Yamane. Kida. Saneto. Yoshio again, the ball turns over once more here. It's Sano's pass for Kobayashi. Well, since half-time, all the threat has come really from Consa. Just that one chance for Anderson Lopez in the second half, really, for the home team of note. Here with goalkeeper Shun Takagi. It falls here to Seiya Baba. Okamura up to Superchok. Here to Suga. It's Baba for Yuya Asano here for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Back to Shunta Tanaka. Kobayashi. Now it's Sakakibara with the breakout ball to find Elbert now in business. Elbert, 4-on-4 here. Elbert for Jan Mateus. Jan Mateus with a shot, which is wide of the mark. Rare second half chance here for Yokohama F Marinos. Jan Mateus with a shot he pulls off target and wide. It's been goal 6 in J1 for him this season. Into the last 18 minutes of the 90. Here's Baba. Pressured by Sakakibara. Superchok. Okamura. Just cushioned back here to Ichimori by Yuki Saneto. And you see the goalkeeper playing for time. The away team now edging both shots and possession. There's not been at all a fluid display this by Marinos. You can see why they've had that stumble, 1 win in their last 5 since August. Those shots, both teams just 2 on target across the game's first 74 minutes. is Kida. Uenaka. So those last 4 games for Marinos in their title pursuit. Vispa Fukuoka away, Cerezo Osaka at home here, Albirex Niigata at home here, and the last match day away to Kyoto Sanga. The gap at the moment 4 points. They've won the ball back here. This is Nishimura towards Uenaka. Good save again by Takagi with the legs. Sahi Uenaka here really should have put the game to bed here for Yokohama F Marinos, but the goalkeeper keeps Konsa in the game. Sakaki Bara from range. Uenaka in the second half has had 2 presentable chances, by far the best of them. Ball won here well by Nishimura to then get away and look up and saw Uenaka. Couldn't finish with the chance though when it came his way. It stays at just 1-0. It was Okamura caught in possession, which rarely happens, but here, give the goalkeeper top marks there with that left leg to just kick it away. Okamura. Here's Shunta Tanaka. Now then to the game's last 50 minutes of the 90. Still just that one first half Ryo MEIJI goal for Yokohama F Marinos. This is Elbe, away from Komai. Elbe now for Ken Matsubara. Matsubara, miscontrol by Nishimura. Been for Marinos display of mistakes, of errors, of not being at their best, of not being fluid at all. And again the ball's being won back here. Elber for Jan Mateus. Jan Mateus, where was the finish? Another open as Suga leads the breakaway for Konsa. Lucas Fernandez. Ball here to find Yuya Asano. Kobayashi looking for Superchok. They have been wasteful when they have got chances in this second half, haven't they? Yokohama F Marinos, a little touch of cramp here for Senetu, who's only playing his second league game of the season at 34. He's in because of those injuries to Taro Tsunoda and Shinosuke Hatanaka. Going to see coming on here Kenyu Sugimoto, a striker very soon. Loan here from relegated Jubilo Iwata. Second spell here. Will come on very shortly. Sanita back on his feet. Here's Tanaka. Chase on here for Uenaka. Here's Nishimura. Baba. Oh, Fukumori. And Superchok's pass cut out. Matsubara up here to Jan Mateus. A win, but this has not been at all convincing for Marinos. They're not there yet. Here's Jan Mateus for them, for Matsubara. Konsa's last 4 matches, as we see this change here with coming off the defender Seneto for a striker in the shape of Sugimoto. Konsa's last 4 games away, at home to Yokohama FC next, then game at home with Sanfrecce Hiroshima, then a trip to FC Tokyo before they finish at home to Urawa Reds. So Kenyu Sugimoto is on. We'll see how they reshape in terms of personnel and positions here for Kevin Muscat. Asano. In the centre, Kobayashi waiting. Asano blocked there by Yoshio, but no foul given as Elbert comes away here for Marinos. Elbert between two players, wonderful work. Elbert on here for Sugimoto, the cross far too near to Takagi. And Sugimoto has just come on there, maybe not quite on the game's pace yet. It's an open game now with those changes as we near the game's last 10 minutes. 1-0 here, still 2-0 to Vissel in Kobe against Kashima Antlers. Okamura for Komai. Ball towards Superchok is cut out. Move Matsubara in to be a centre-back now for the game's last 10 minutes. There's Superchok, Baba for Asano, now for Kobayashi. Yuki Kobayashi. And fouled as well here by Takuma Nishimura. And this will give Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo a free kick in a really good position to put the pressure on in the last 10 minutes. And the foul given against Nishimura. Well, can Konsa level here and dent the title challenge of the defending champions? On the free kick, it is Yuki Kobayashi. Kobayashi whipped in with real pace, away there by the head of Yoshio first of all. Lucas Fernandez with good control. Suga just beyond Asano. Well, Konsa certainly in the second half have been the better team. Chimori for Matsubara. Playing now Sakakibara as the right back. Sakakibara into Sugimoto. Sakakibara on here for Nishimura. Involving now Elbert, the 4 subs combined here. It's Elbert. Now the 5th sub on the ball in the shape of Yoshio. Nishimura. Ken Matsubara. They wouldn't give here for a second goal to put this one to bed now. Yokohama F Marinos. There's Yamane. Get the sense that the away team will fashion one more big chance before they're done. Now the second half has gone. We're going to see here 2 more changes. 2 strikers coming on for Konsa. First, the Korean Kim Gun-hee, as they take off Daiki Suga, and also the Slovenian Milan Tucic. He's coming on for today's captain, Yoshiaki Komai. Tucic on here. Hasn't made a start this season in the J-League. His last J1 goal, November of 2021, by the way. Nakamura gets the armband for now. Cleared by Shun Takagi. Towards Kim Gun-hee. Jan Mateus. I think the 2 big strikers on now to maybe expose the fact that the 2 centre-backs playing for the home team aren't centre-backs at all, in Kida And the right back Matsubaru has been moved in there. Again, Mateus crosses here. Sugimoto's looping shot has crept in. Well, Kenyu Sugimoto with that curious finish, but a 2-goal cushion, which is priceless for Yokohama F Marinos. It loops up and over the goalkeeper, and now they have a 2-goal advantage. And they will surely stay now in the title race with 4 to play. It's a looping volley which just shins up over the goalkeeper Takagi, could not get back in time to keep it out. Kenyu Sugimoto with the goal to make it 2-0 for the Marinos. And this goal should be the clincher against Consa this afternoon. Well, 2-0, the second goal has come, as they are now again mirroring the score for Vissel Kobe in their match this afternoon. Both the title contenders lead by 2-0, and Kenyu Sugimoto has double the money here for Yokohama F Marinos. Okamura. So Consa, having had that good spell, now 2-0 behind. Here's Sugimoto again towards Elbe. Kobayashi. And there to Kim Gun-hee. Now it's Shunta Tanaka for Yuya Asano. Asano. Clip behind here by him. Vissel Kobe have now scored a 3rd goal in their match. They lead Kashima Antlers by 3-0, a 2nd goal on the day for Daiju Sasaki. So the 2 title contenders both are going to maintain the status quo at the top of the J1 League today, with 4 to play beyond this game. Here's Elbe. Well, Elbe taken out by Shunta Tanaka. Yoshio. This is Uenaka. And brought down a free kick here for Yokohama F Marinos. Kida. This is Sakaki Bara who's lost the ball. It's Lucas Fernandez. He now has lost it, but in doing so was being fouled. Free kick for Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Into the game's last 3 minutes of the 90. It's Okamura with Takagi. Fernandez against Sakaki Bara. This would be a fairly rare clean sheet for Marinos, just 6 so far in their 29 league matches before today. There is Shunta Tanaka towards Kim Gun-hee. Lucas Fernandez. Kobayashi, Lucas Fernandez, Shunta Tanaka, Elbe breaks. Just stretch the legs of Asano here maybe. To Yamane, to Nishimura. Jan Mateus. Fernandez for Consa. Just steps inside here and looking to find Asano on the move. Here is Yuya Asano. Asano. And there for Superchok. He wants a corner. Now into the last minute of 90 at Nissan Stadium. Marinos lead 2-0 against Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo, but a corner taken here by Akito Fukamori. It's Fukamori's corner. And the shot by Kobayashi is over the bar. Another bruising loss for Consa, who began the match day in 15th place towards the foot of the table. And 10 points on the bottom team, though, in the standings. Oh, the pass here for Elbert. It's 2-on-2 here. Unaka with him. It's Elbert. Elbert to seal the deal, which he does. In added time, they go 3 clear in Yokohama F Marinos, and Elbert off the bench to wrap the win up for the defending champions. Well, the score is harsh on Consa, but here they gave the ball away. They were caught open. And the break here was 2-on-2. Elbert had support, chose not to use it. The right decision as he scores his 8th goal of the J1 League season to make it 3-0 this afternoon. And the title chase remains alive and kicking for Yokohama F Marinos in their bid to retain last season's J1 League crown. Shunta Tanaka, and they've lost the ball. It's Yoshio. A foul by Kobayashi, who says he won the ball. A painful knock here for Kaina Yoshio. Maybe winded there in that collision with Kobayashi. It's Kida towards Jan Mateus. Lucas Fernandez trying to break away. It's Superchok. Nakamura for Superchok. Sayababa. Yuya Asano. Asano shrugged off the ball by Yoshio. Play goes on. It's up here to Sugimoto. Kim Gun-hee for Superchok again for Consa, for Lucas Fernandez. Lucas Fernandez, Sayababa. Breaks for a chance for Tanaka. Well, Shunta Tanaka, enjoying his best ever scoring season, scores again here. It is going to be consolation surely for Consadole Sapporo in added time, but gives those fans with that 14-hour train journey home at least one goal to cheer this afternoon. Shunta Tanaka, his 4th league goal of the J1 season, and Consa on the score sheet late at Nissan Stadium. Deflection here of Tucic into Tanaka's path. 3-1. Here's Elbert. It's Superchok. To play around 2 minutes. Here's Superchok again for Lucas Fernandez. Look at the space here for Asano to work in. Asano still. And away there by Sakaki Bara. 3-1 here. By no means tells the story of the game. It's been a second half especially where Consa have been a real force, but then the scoreline is very harsh. Lucas Fernandez here, Okamura. It's now, by the way, also 3-1 in Kobe. As Vissa lead by that scoreline over Kashima Antlers. And a free kick which will be taken here by Akito Fukamori. Player with noted free kick pedigree down the years. And the header over the bar. Well, certainly they've had their chances. That was Tucic and then that one for Consa. There was a flag anyway here for offside. Both games into added time, by the way. There's in Kobe +7 to play. Here +5 added time, almost up. So Ichimori away for Marinos. Tucic towards Kim Gun-hee. Sakaki Bara. Sugimoto. Look at the space, Elber's in. They found him. It's Elber, helped on. And 4-1, Uenaka. In his first ever J1 start. His second top division goal to make it 4-1 for Yokohama F Marinos. Well, not for any reason do Consa have the league's worst defence. He saw their why. They were pulled apart on the breakaway once more. And Sugimoto in for Elber, who then saw the run of Uenaka, whose finish first time was excellent. Marinos 4, Consa 1. Asahi Uenaka with only his second goal in the J1 League. And they've taken the chances today against a Consa team who've certainly asked questions of them. But Muscat's men into the last 4 match days will be a voice in the title conversation, make no mistake about that. And that's the full-time whistle. Well, the goals in the second half came thick and fast late on. A score which maybe does flatter the defending champions to win here in the manner they did. As Consa in that second half made so many openings but couldn't make them count. But Consa again fall to defeat as Marinos took full advantage, and they send Consa back home with, in the end, a big defeat. And they now will stay 4 points behind the leaders, Vissel Kobe, into the last 4 match days. The title race alive and kicking in J1. And Marinos remain defenders of their title with 4 to play. The final score here, Yokohama F Marinos 4, Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo 1. Well, the champions' defence of the title will go into the last 4 match days. They've won here in the end with room to spare for Kevin Muscat. But you have to feel for Consa, because in that second half at 1-0 they had so many good openings to level up. Didn't take them. Sugimoto's really curious finish to make it 2-0. Really was the clincher to put the game beyond the reach of Consa, but it is a win for Marinos, and they will stay 4 points behind with 4 to play, and all to play for in this year's race for the J1 League title. 4 to play, 2 more at home, as they bid to retain the title won by 2 points last season and make it 6 J1 titles for Yokohama F Marinos.
今日のヒーローは貴重な先制ゴールを挙げました宮市亮選手です。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
怪我人が続出、チーム状況が苦しい中、チーム全員で掴み取ったこの勝利です。どのように受け止めていらっしゃいますか？
おっしゃる通りで本当に苦しい状況の中でありますけれども、本当に一致団結して掴んだ勝利だと思いますので、ただ本当にどっちに転んでもおかしくなかったゲーム内容だったと思うので、残り4試合本当に大事な試合待っているので、多分今日の試合を受けて満足している